About some bad guys, do some good. It's gonna be interesting. So, before we get started, let's go over some
Find a pencil. Not just any pencil, a special one. Exclusive for map making. Never mind.
basic stuff.
Nice night.
So far, I have completely sided with the Institute. They are the rulers of this world, so to speak. I feel no remorse. And, yeah. That's pretty much all I got to say about that. The Brotherhood's dead, gone. The few remnants that are still around are
What's going on?
disgusting and unnecessary.
You'd better keep your mouth
Same
shut about
thing
this
with
place.
the
I'm trusting you.
lovely people at the railroad. And, yeah. Sometime over the course of the next day or so, I'm gonna go ahead and re-outfit the people in my settlements. We've got a few, like the gentleman down there, and of course
I'm proud to call you a friend.
this guy, that don't have decent clothing, so I'm gonna have to get that taken care of. Alright, so without further ado, let's get this party rolling. What are we doing? Headhunting. Proceed to Fort Hagen Satellite Array. Alright.
Hold up. I think we need to talk.
Oh, good.
Sure, go ahead.
Appreciate it. I've been waiting for the right moment to talk to you, and I suppose this is as good a time as any. After helping me get Duncan's cure for MedTech, I figured I owe you something. And I always pay my debts. Here. I wanted you to have this.
Yep. That's right. He gave me a wooden solider toy. A wooden solider toy. Wooden solider. And it gives me ceramic. Wooden solider for ceramic. Ladies, gentlemen, I don't know what to do with this, but I'm going to find the place to put this wooden solider toy, and I'm going to hide it there.
I know a carved toy soldier is a strange reward for risking your life, but this one's special. It means a lot to me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. My wife Lucy gave this to me right after we met. I told her I was a soldier, and she made it for me. Never could bring myself to tell her the truth. That I was just a hired killer. The soldier story was the best thing I could come up with. I didn't want to lose her because of what I was.
I think he just gave me an engagement ring.
So you ever find out the truth?
No. It doesn't really matter anymore. She died a few years back. We made the mistake of holding up in a metro station one night. We didn't know that the place was infested with ferals. They were on her before I could even fire a shot. Ripped her apart right in front of me. There was nothing I could do. Took everything I had to escape with Duncan in my arms. Maybe it would have been better if we died there with her.
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Yeah. I'm sorry too. Damn, I miss Lucy. No matter how bad things got, she was always there with a shoulder to lean on. It gave me... Well, it gave me the courage I needed to press ahead. To never give up. When she died, I thought that feeling was gone forever. Then I met you. You have the world's problems on your back, and here you are helping me with mine. Lending me your shoulder like Lucy did. I just want you to know how much your friendship means to me.
Haha, easy romance.
I was hoping what we have together could be more than friendship.
I don't know. I mean, I never thought of us that way. What about your husband? I know he's gone, but you still love him, don't you?
Oh, ow. Ah.
It might be difficult for me, but I think I can make our relationship work.
I can't believe you feel this way about me.
Neither can I.
Taking a chance dumping all my feelings on the table.
Yeah.
But I know how you really feel about me. It was definitely worth the risk.
Not really.
Once in my life, everything's going right, and I have you to thank for it. I don't think anyone in the world could ask for a greater gift than that. Thank you. The open road and a loaded weapon. Doesn't get much better than this.
There we go. Kill shot. Hey, guess what?
What's up? Well, hello, beautiful.
I think we need some time away from each other.
Well, if you think that's best, I suppose it's okay. Just be careful. I don't think I could stand losing someone I care about for the second time.
Yeah, don't you ever... Oh, whoa, hey.
There you are. I almost thought you forgot about me.
Yeah,
Time to hit the road.
Finally came to your senses, huh?
Shut up, dog meat.
Come on, dog meat. They're trying to make me feel guilty for taking your place.
Yeah, you should feel guilty for taking his place. Wow, just stare at him accusingly, why don't you? Alright. I need... Yeah. Alright, so first up, let's go to settings, special. Hey, he got a point. Okay, assign home. Is there anything else we want to do with this gentleman?
Hold up a sec.
If you need something, just say the word.
I think we need some time away from each other.
Well, if you think that's best, I suppose it's okay.
Twice in
Just
one
be
day.
careful.
Ouch, bro.
I don't think I could stand losing someone I care about for the second time.
Yep, and you keep bringing her up.
My company. You and I make quite an effective team.
I'm still trying to figure out why it is that you're not giving me the stuff yet.
Hi.
I wish I had a bit boy.
Oh, nothing.
Sure.
How do I not have hers yet? Who is using a... Oh my god. Halloween. Halloween. Alright. Weapons check. Brad is up. Let's roll. Alright, so according to this, we gotta go to Fort Hagen. Satellite array. If I remember correctly, the Fort Hagen satellite array is... Oh, looks like my girlfriend is on. Sorry, guys. Looks like I'm going mute.
That takes care of that. Hopefully, that's the last of them.
I'm sure they won't complain.
Find anything useful? Not much of a threat after all.
Someone there?
Nothing there now. What the hell was that? Hey!
As if I'd know what to do if I found something.
We're here. Over here.
We're in the clear.
Targets in range.
And we're done.
Using resymbol.
It's ours now. What?
If you find any spare parts, you be sure to let me know.
This area cleared. Proceeding with search protocol.
Get him, man. If there was something here, it's gone now.
Admittedly, it's a bad idea.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Why do you need that? Someone there?
Sweet.
Couldn't have done it better myself.
I wouldn't even know how to turn it on. Thank God you're here. Getting shook up over... Hearing shit.
False alarm. Standing down. Intruder. Identify yourself.
Just noise. Just noise.
All clear.
Sweet.
The bobby pin would think of its new primary use in the Commonwealth.
How'd you do that? It's showtime.
That suit should tip the balance of things in our favor.
Building something?
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build next.
Yes.
I want to keep my hair, okay?
If we keep standing in this radiation, you're going to get sick. Yes, sir.
Scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find her and bring her to justice. People of the Commonwealth, it is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks the innocent and destroys my robot allies who only seek to save lives. This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made, but we will find her and bring her to justice. people on the Commonwealth. It is I, the Mechanist. I come to warn you of a new scourge who stalks
All
the
right,
innocent
Brain Box.
and destroys
Ivy
my
wants me to find out what makes you tick. So let's get started.
There's no need for that. I'm certain we can discuss this rather unfortunate situation before it gets completely out of hand. Now, what exactly did this Ivy tell you to do?
Simple. She wants me to crack open that dome you have for a head and find out how your brain is connected to your circuits.
Perhaps I can be of assistance in that regard. After all, there isn't much else I can do now that you've removed my head from its chassis. How about we forge some sort of an accord, just between the two of us?
What the hell is an accord? You talking about wires or something?
Right. I need to phrase this so even a dullard like you would understand. Let me put it this way. You need information that's going to make your boss happy. I want to keep my brain in one piece. Maybe we can cut a deal.
Fine. I'm listening.
I'll tell you everything I know about my own construction. All the bits that Ivy wants to hear. And I promise you, she won't be disappointed. In return, you keep those tools away from me and put me back onto my body. You get what you want, and I don't get dissected like some kind of a laboratory experiment. Do we have a deal?
Well, that would save me a lot of time. And Ivy doesn't like waiting. Tell you what, you start talking, and I'll stop drilling. After I tell Ivy everything, we'll see how happy she really gets. But I think I'm gonna leave your head in that machine for now. Just in case you decide to get any smart ideas. How's that for a deal?
I suppose it will have to suffice. I mean, yeah, it's a deal. You don't look like one of the Rust Devils. What are you doing here?
Maybe I'm just a rust devil wearing a clever disguise.
Please, don't insult my intelligence. Why don't you just tell me why you're here, and why we're even bothering to have this conversation?
Hunting down a radar beacon.
A radar beacon? How very interesting. That's a very specific part to be searching for, and you don't look like the typical part scavenger type to me. I calculate a 98.8% chance that you're looking for the Mechanist. If I'm correct, and I usually am, then perhaps we can help each other with our respective predicaments.
I'm listening.
How refreshing. Then allow me to explain. Now, how can I put this as simple as possible so someone at your processing speed can understand? In order to find the Mechanist, you're going to need more than just my radar beacon. You're going to need access to the facility. I'm willing to provide said access, but you'll have to fulfill two simple conditions. One, you need to get me as far away as you can from these lunatics. And two, find me a new body. Once both conditions are satisfied, I'll gladly provide you with everything you need. Do we have a deal?
How do I know you'll keep up your end of the bargain?
Even though there's a human brain floating in a biogel inside my head, I'm still bound by my original programming. It pains me to admit it, but one of my directives states that I cannot lie. Ever. So, while I'm not the most charming robot you've ever encountered, the last thing I'm going to do is violate an agreement we've made. Now that we have that out of the way, do we have a deal?
Deal.
A wise decision. Once we're at our destination, I'll happily relinquish my radar beacon as a gesture of good faith. Now, I strongly suggest you stop loitering in the middle of a hostile location and get us both out of here at once. you. Destroy Ahab? Well, come on. Let's not wait around for more horrifying monstrosities.
Find anything useful?
May as well take what we can. They won't be needing those items any longer. Find anything useful?
That belongs on the garbage can. Let's find one.
Playing games with me, huh?
Watch the tripwires. I'd rather keep myself intact today, thank you.
Think you can hide?
Attention. Fugitive should be considered armed and dangerous.
That's it. Wow. These guys are doing great. Chemistry jar, just in case I need another place to put Jezebel. I don't know how you killed the Assaultron Hag. That sounds pretty awesome, though. Ooh. What's this button do?
Fugitive is attempting to evade.
You really are.
Fugitive is attempting to evade. Hey guys, I think the fugitive is attempting to evade. I'm not 100%. But I think the fugitive might be trying to evade. What's Ahab? Oh?
Well done, ma'am.
Watch out for the turret.
Target down.
Excuse me. See, folks, what you might not understand is that whenever you come across one of these here things, they may possibly have something like this. It is a robot mod. Specifically for your Junker. I'm gonna put this woman, Jezebel, in a Junker bot. And it's gonna be glorious.
Gotcha. This is bullshit.
Now, if I remember right.
No. It's not.
Well done, ma'am.
Looting from a dead body. How shameful. Got anything for me?
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
No, Ellen, there's not much here for you. Knives. Snakes.
You
Well,
certainly have a knack for adapting to technology.
I think Ada's flirting with me. Quite frankly, I'm not adventurous enough to bring those kind of toys to bed. I sense a presence. Look at those. Oh my god, that's what was hanging above my head?
Based on my limited experience with you, I estimate a 65% chance of making it out of here. Not optimal. An increase in effort could have an impact on the odds.
I'm dying. You might not realize it, but I never steer you wrong.
Sure that's useful?
This is the one that ripped my head off. I demand we rip her head off. It's only fair.
Scanner's clear.
What the hell was that?
Come on, little girl. Let's do this.
There it is.
Excellent.
Had I a body, I would have killed her myself. Oh well. 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Good job, human.
Got it.
What a clever way to bypass that lock.
Nice. You opened it.
Thank goodness we are out of that hole. Don't think your job is done. I refuse to cooperate until you provide a body that meets my standards.
Hey,
How may I be of service?
here you go, Ada. The final radar beacon. I'll need that head back when you're done.
Of course. Shouldn't take but a moment. There you go. Still in one piece. I'm not sure why you want the head back. All we needed was its radar beacon. Besides, robo-brains are notorious for being, well, a real pain in the neck.
Now that you have the final radar beacon, will it be enough to track down the Mechanist's location?
I certainly hope so. I've already started the calculations while we've been having this conversation. That still doesn't explain why you need that head back.
What else do you know about the Meta?
Quite simply, it's the first time General Atomics produced a successful union between organic matter and robotics. The brain is used both as a control unit and a data storage unit, which is far more efficient than using standard circuits. Unfortunately, there were a lot of programming issues with these robots, which caused them to be a bit, shall we say, unhinged. Hopefully, this particular robo-brain will have some of the answers that we've been seeking.
A union of organic matter and robotics? Sounds an awful lot like a synth.
Not at all. The robo-brain was built with a very different design philosophy in mind. General Atomics' intent was to use the human brain to augment the robot's functions, primarily to accelerate the decision-making process. Free thought and individuality was never intended. These were expressly built like soldiers, to follow orders without question. The robo-brain's unfortunate tendency towards violence and aggression should be considered more of a malfunction than a calculated decision.
We still need it, Ada. I believe it can help us access the Mechanist's facility.
Of course. It makes perfect sense that the Mechanist would not only keep its location a closely guarded secret, but would secure it against intrusion as well. I'm terribly sorry. I hadn't considered that possibility at all. I'm afraid when it comes to assisting humans, I'm not doing very well lately.
Don't be ridiculous. If it wasn't for you, we couldn't have gotten this far already.
That's kind of you to say. Ever since I let my friends die in that caravan, I feel like I've been failing in my duties. I chose the route we took the day we were attacked. Perhaps if I had selected an alternate route, they'd still be alive. Sometimes I wish that Jackson had programmed me with my personality mode set permanently to disabled.
Your personality defines you as an individual. Never let that go.
You're right. All of the good memories I've experienced being Ada would be lost if my personality mode was shut down. I can't afford to lose them. I really think I needed to hear that from someone else. Thank you. Now I've distracted you for long enough. I'll finish up my calculations while you deal with our new friend, Jezebel. Hopefully, she'll be able to grant us access to the Mechanist's facility and we can put an end to this nonsense once and for all. certainly know your way around a workbench.
Seeing you working there, I think I should fix my armor. Now that's badass.
I hope you have additional fusion cores to spare.
Oh, cool. You're making stuff.
It's
Interesting.
always fascinating
This
watching you
body you've
create.
selected for me isn't quite what I had envisioned, but it will have to suffice.
So sorry, Your Highness. The Royal Tailor has been quite ill, and I'm afraid the task fell to me instead.
If you're attempting to use sarcasm as an intimidation tactic, I'm afraid you're wasting your time. Look, it's obvious we don't care for each other's company, which suits me just fine. So, why don't you ask me everything you wanted to know, and then I'll be on my way.
Why did General Atomics make you so uncooperative?
I haven't the faintest idea of what you're talking about. I am a top-of-the-line model, with an efficiency rating that makes Mr. Handy look like a glorified toaster oven. When given a set of instructions, I will complete them without question, and without error. Now, were there any other ridiculous questions you wanted to ask?
Tell me everything you know about the Mechanist.
Now there's a fascinating subject. The Mechanist. Amazingly adept at programming. A veritable genius with electronics. I'm not surprised you're interested. I've been dutifully carrying out the Mechanist's instructions to help the people of the Commonwealth for quite a long time.
I find that very hard to believe.
I can't imagine why. It's actually quite simple. The Mechanist instructed me to seek out and help the people of the Commonwealth. By my calculations, the easiest way to help a human is simply to destroy it. There's no point in prolonging a laughably fragile life. It's the most efficient way to assist them. Any other effort to help tends to result in numerous complex side effects.
I don't think you understand the definition of help.
Help. To give or provide what is necessary to accomplish a task or to satisfy a need. I'm doing exactly as I was instructed. Assisting a human to the best of my abilities only affords a 25% survival rate. That means there's a 75% chance that despite my efforts, the human I'm assisting will die from something beyond my control. Therefore, it's better to hasten the human's death and put them out of their likely chance of misery than to deplete my limited time. It's actually quite elementary, but given your minimal intellect, I suppose I shouldn't be surprised you don't understand.
And you're going to be a brain pate if you don't tell me how to access the Mechanist facility.
There's no need to be rude. It's rather simple, really. In order to gain entry to the Mechanist facility, you're going to need to outfit one of your robots with an MSAT modification. I'll upload the plans to your Pip-Boy device. There. I've fulfilled my portion of our agreement. Perhaps I'll remain here for a while and see how things resolve between yourself and the Mechanist. Purely for my own amusement, of course. I suspect you'll have quite a tale to tell once you return. But then again, I'd be surprised if you ever return at all.
Hey.
Yeah? Building something?
It's always fascinating watching you create.
Ada.
I trust you've completed your business with Jezebel. I hope she wasn't too difficult.
Is there a chance these robots could be misinterpreting orders?
Yes, I've considered the possibility. The contradictory nature of the Mechanist's broadcasts are troubling. But the truth is, regardless of intent, the Mechanist needs to be stopped. These robots are too much a threat. Were you able to discover how to gain access to the Mechanist?
I need to outfit a robot with something called an MSAT. Jezebel gave me the plans.
modification that acts as a key to the Mechanist facility. Very smart. In fact, chances are high the MSAT may be required for multiple access points, like a robot identification card. As for my task, I was able to decrypt the signal with the final radar beacon. The source is coming from a Robco sales and service center, most likely a front for a larger operation. It's time to take the offensive. Have you formulated a plan?
It's time to confront the Mechanist.
I hope you're allowed the opportunity. I too am curious as to what the Mechanist would have to say. Now, if you're ready, I believe you have an MSAT to install. Never fear, ma'am. I will ensure your safety to the best of my ability.
I think that before I go in here, I'm going to hunt down some more robots, guys. I definitely need to have a better bot when I go in there. This one sucks.
Who's there?
Powering weapons! Make sure you don't leave anything useful
You sure you want that? There.
Confusingly simple. Careful, ma'am. I don't think we're alone.
We're done.
Let me have this one. That's the last of them. That's the last of them.
What the?
You are seriously fucked, you know that?
Why won't you just die already?
My apologies. I think I've lost them. Never fear, ma'am. We'll emerge victorious. You're destroyed. Violence protocols engaged. Engaging hostile target.
There we go.
Being non-organic, these rats won't affect me. You? That's a different story.
That's pre-war stuff, right? How did that survive?
I don't want to alarm you, but this spot lacks sufficient cover. Let's take them out! That takes care of that.
Radiation. Let's get out of here.
My ride counter is spiking. We may want to move. Picking up something.
A noise to the rear.
Can you see them, ma'am? Enemies over here! We may have an enemy nearby. You, ma'am? Very simple.
Right! Right!
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
I'm sure they won't complain.
the last of them.
Spread out! Find them!
We're clear. We're not alone.
Target down. Weapons, ma'am.
Looting from a dead body. How shameful. Got anything for me?
If you find any spare parts, you be sure to let me know. Careful, ma'am. I don't think we're alone.
Did you get them?
Is this really the best place to be firing your weapon? Picking up something. Did you hear that?
That Geiger counter means radiation. Let's leave here, soon.
If we keep standing in this radiation, you're going to get sick. My ride counter is spiking. We may want to move.
I don't...
Excuse me.
I suggest you refrain from inhaling the tainted air here.
Welcome back. It needs some refinement, but I think we can consider my serum a qualified success.
This is a qualified success?
There were some side effects to the process. I seem to have hair again, and I've retained some muscle mass. The genetic resequencer needs more work. Still, I take your point. This is a significant advance, but only for one strain of FEV. It will take years, perhaps decades, to generalize my formula. Still, you have my gratitude. You're welcome to make use of my lab. Or help yourself to any of this junk, if you want it. In the meantime, I have a lot of experiments to run. Excuse me.
Virgil.
Make yourself at home. Such as it is.
Protect and serve.
Sorry, I'm rather busy right now.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia was a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Hey there.
Justin Ayo was banished to the surface. Now my dad's safe, and the Institute's biggest bully is gone.
Hold it right there.
Is there a problem?
Routine security check. See ya.
Once you've
Let's
acclimated
hope
to your new
the change
role,
in leadership is
we
a
should
smooth
meet
one.
to discuss policy updates.
I really like reading. You can learn all sorts of things from books.
Hey, Sean. Hi, son.
I'm glad I don't have to keep waiting. I didn't want to forget. Here, this is for you. It's a holotape from Father. He said to give it to you, but not to listen to it. Is it true that he died? I liked him. He was always really nice to me.
Yeah, I'm afraid it's true. I'm gonna miss him.
But you're in charge now, right? You must be pretty excited about that. Hey Mom, can you do something for me? Next time you're above ground, can you look for something? I want to try building some new stuff. It'd be neat to have an old camera. You know, for parts. I bet I can make something really useful for you.
What are you planning on building?
I don't know. Whatever I can come up with. I bet it'll be neat, though. So, will you look for one?
Sure thing, Sean.
Thanks, Mom.
Huh?
Hi.
Huh? I can't imagine what you must be feeling. Losing your son so soon after finding him.
Rosalind?
I know this is a difficult time, but I wanted to say that I look forward to working with you, Director.
Nothing to report, ma'am.
You showed a lot of leniency with Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken. Higgs and Loken are lucky to be alive. Not everyone would have handled that situation as well as you.
Thanks to
us, there's a lot of sense in
You're the
your
director.
own lives now.
It's time for you to lead us.
Hope you ain't one of them synths here to spy on me.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
They didn't tell me much. Vault Tech. Just to make sure everyone filled out their forms. I was supposed to win a pack of steak knives.
What have you got to trade today?
A piece of history. Wow. Oh, cool. You're making stuff.
You've gotta help. They've kidnapped my friend.
This should prove interesting. I wonder what you'll build next.
Tell me what happened.
They said they'd be back for the ransom in a few days. If I don't pay up, they'll kill him. But
I don't have that kind of money.
Don't worry. I'll get him back.
Thank you. Thank you. I didn't know what I was gonna do. Just bring him back safe, okay?
Let's get this done. Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
Find anything useful?
That takes care of that. Make sure you don't leave anything useful behind.
I'm just getting started.
This location appears quite secure.
Alive!
Prepare to be outside.
was that?
Oh man, please don't. Nothing there now.
There we go.
So we're in? Got it?
I often forget people need to use the keyboard to access a terminal.
Light 'em up! Shut me!
Believe in a higher power? Because you'll need it soon. Only a fucking coward hide. Hey, we were having fun. Come back. Who? I've done this hundreds of times.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
It's ours now.
Hey.
Huh?
Did you hear that?
Shriveled over nothing.
I suggest we take as much as we can carry.
Why do you need that?
You're gonna help me now, right?
Don't worry. I'm here to rescue you.
Oh my god. Thank you. Let's go. Yeah? Huh?
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, as I said, I'm going to be cutting out early. I'm actually probably going to be rescheduling my time so I get about 2 hours of gameplay per day.
You should have stopped her.
Maybe not all week. Shut up, Marcy. I'm talking here. You guys are more than welcome to join me at any point. If you have any suggestions, feel free to. Well, I'm on YouTube as well, so if you want to add something, you can. Go to YouTube, search Amon Descent, and drop a comment. We can go from there. Just let me know. And guys, just as a heads up, I'm going to be switching over to Skyrim once I reach the end of the content for this play session. If you've got some hints, some ideas, or some requests for mods, go ahead, throw it out there for Skyrim, and I will see what I can do. I want to make sure that everything works before I start playing the game. Alright? Ladies and gentlemen, you guys have yourselves a wonderful evening. Be safe out there. Don't do anything I would do.